Well, hello everybody. Thanks for stopping by. Got our tournament information update for the Prep Phase League here. I'm Sog. With me, I have Mr. Saiyan from Prep
Yo,
Phase. We're gonna jump right into this, and we'll start off with quick season recap. So we had 13 teams participate. 11 teams earned at least 1 point so far in the 6 weeks of our season. We have one undefeated team, and four different teams had at least one perfect event. Which teams stood out to you, saying as fun to watch? What interested you about the season so far?
to answer the first question of fun to watch, definitely Cookie Cutters. Cookie Cutters was always a good match to watch, no matter who they were against. They've been improving every week like every other team. They were definitely the most fun to watch in the season.
See, for me, it's always fun watching the undefeated team trash, but the story of Outplayed as a team, where week one they came out with the perfect event, and then things didn't go so well. They had some lineup changes. They had a couple pretty bad events. Things just didn't seem to be working out. And then they come back in week six with a really strong lineup and win four games
Definitely.
with another perfect event. It's like they did it. Like, wow,
Yeah,
this team finally has pulled it together, and I'm excited to see them in the tournament.
yeah. Another exciting one was Whiteheart, because everyone was saying they were going to come in, beat trash, go undefeated for the rest of the season. It definitely seemed that way because a lot of people know that New Nonix is a very good player and he does know what he's doing. But things didn't go quite how it was planned, and Trash just stayed undefeated.
Yeah, we didn't get to see our upset game yet, but we've got a tournament coming up. So, tournament format. Each match of the tournament, best of three. If you lose on Saturday, you're out. You're done.
That's it.
Losers of semifinal games, however, will be able to play in a third place match. So, once you get to Sunday, you're playing in two matches. But you got to get there to place in the top four. And this is what our bracket looks like with the times and dates. Saying, which of these Saturday matches are you really looking forward to?
I'm more looking forward to the Cookie Cutters versus the Outplayed. Cookie Cutters, like I've said, have come a long way, and I do think they can upset Outplayed. I'm a strong believer in that.
So I'll talk about Just Shoot 'em and Whiteheart because they're playing to see who plays trash on Sunday morning. And Just Shoot 'em has not played trash, and Whiteheart has been swept by trash twice. Right? So
Yeah.
I believe that Whiteheart can get at least one win in a series of three against trash. I want to see though, because Whiteheart was not there on Sunday last week. They weren't available, so they haven't played against any of the Saturday teams all week. Now they did pretty well. They went like 3-1 against Cookie Cutters. They never lost a match against No Value. They had some really good games, but we haven't seen them play Just Shoot 'em, Outplayed, or Guy Logic. So Saturday, having Sunday teams playing against Saturday teams, or on Saturday the 30th, we'll see teams that played in different events matched up against each other, and I'm excited to see it.
Definitely.
So we got this tournament, so we got people that are someone is going to win the tournament. We're gonna have a second place team,
Mm.
and we're gonna have a third place team. So we thought a lot about prizes. We know Safil wants a Rask plushie. We've heard that people would like Razor stickers mailed to them. A lot of speculation. What was your favorite prize speculation that you heard so far this week?
It was definitely my own. I mean, who wouldn't like a life-size plushie of the beautiful man that is me?
Oh.
Come on, who wouldn't love that?
Wow, I didn't realize that was up for grabs. Well, we might as well turn off the stream then, because
that's the announcement done.
Oh. Wow, all done. But really, what do you think people would really like? What are we going to give these teams?
People have said they would like money. So shall we give them money?
I don't know.
I'm still debating that. I mean, we can give them money, but do they deserve having the money?
Well, I just put up what the third place prize is. So what do you think the second place prize is?
The second place prize will be $300. And I'm going to say it how it is. $300. That's a lot of money.
So third place is getting $100. The team will get $100. Second place is getting $300. If Trash wins, they get a Rask plushie. But what if somebody else wins? What will they get?
Now, if someone else wins, they will get a whopping $600. Exciting, right?
Yeah. So we got $1,000 of prize money coming in, and we will be excited to see who gets to win this money. We'll be sending money to the team captain of the team, with the captains deciding how they will split it up depending on whether they've had substitutes or if they've had a lineup of 4 for the whole time. However they would like to do it. But yeah, it's a team prize. So, for example, if Cookie Cutters wins first place, we'll be sending $600 to Remney to divide up among his team.
And we do hope that the captains would do the right thing. We're trusting you in splitting the money evenly. So please, we're going to give it to you, but please be respectful for your teammates.
And that being said, since we are giving away a cash prize, we want to make it very clear that the Prep Phase League is operated independently, and we are not an affiliate of Tryon Worlds. So if there's a problem, it's our fault. We will make sure that the team captains receive their prizes, but we are
not responsible for what happens after we send out the money. That's up to the captains, but we will be getting the money to the captains, hopefully.
So, we're going to do this tournament thing. We're going to send money to winners. Then we got a Season 2 coming up after that. So,
Season 2 will be very exciting.
It says it starts on the 21st of August. I think it starts on the 20th of August, because the 20th is a Saturday, but it's that weekend. So the 20th of August, we'll be starting Season 2. There will be another 6 weeks of weekly event play, and there will again be a championship tournament for the top 6 teams. But we do have a couple changes coming up that we're going to announce now. Partially because of how prizes are working out, and the fact that we are offering cash prizes to winners, we want to make sure that we allow official alternates for teams. So we'll have 2 official alternate spots. We'll also be so that there aren't any problems. As soon as a team signs up for an event week 4 or later, we're going to lock the rosters. There can be changes, but we're going to take away the kick button. Basically, we want people having consistent teams, and we don't want any team captains screwing over their teammates mid-season.
Yeah.
And last, there will be a penalty for forfeits. We've talked a little bit about this. We want to make sure that there's no obligation to sign up for an event. You don't have to sign up for an event. There's no penalty for choosing not to play 1 week. But if you sign up for an event and you don't show up, well, at the very least, we will be deducting points. But if it happens more than once, we'll probably just disqualify people from tournament play at the end. Because it doesn't just affect the team that doesn't show up. It affects other teams.
Yeah. And that's fair. So...
we don't have any other specific information to go over on here, but if anybody has a question, type it in chat, put a Q before it in brackets, and we'll be able to put it up on the screen, so it'll be saved for everyone.
So while we wait for questions, how exciting is this prize? I've been wanting to just let it out there for days now. But
yeah,
wow.
The prize is pretty exciting, and the first question we got is from Ask Jackie that says, how did we rally that money? The money was a donation from Tryon Worlds. We do not have a sponsorship or spokesman agreement of any kind, but they were kind enough to donate the money to support a competitive environment and help us be able to offer a prize.
Okay, I just saw a question from Hacksaw, and he says, can you mention the scrimmage tonight? Yes, there will be a scrimmage tonight if you go onto this page right here. I'll link it in the chat. If you go to this page and look at the scrimmage night for tonight and sign up, all the details will be there for when you have to show.
Yeah, we're going to start that right after this. All we need is basically someone to be the captain who wants to be the captain of a team playing in some scrimmage events, because they're the person who does the draft, and I can set up the matches for that. Wow, I did not expect this question. Alright, we've got a question. Say something comes up and a team can't get a sub the day of the event. Because we're creating a situation where you can have 2 alternates on your team. You know, if you can't have 4 out of 6, if you don't have people committed, if you don't have enough people available to show up, just don't sign up for the event. We want teams that are consistently showing up and playing with consistent rosters to be the ones that progress. We've gone through the first league, we've tested something out, we really like the ease of entry, we really like that you can sign up even late in the season and still play, and that's allowed, but you can leave. If you're afraid that someone's only going to be a sub for 1 game, you can adjust who your subs are. You can adjust your lineup up until week 4 anyway. So that's fine. But for somebody to play, they have to be on your sub list, and starting week 4 in the next season, that's going to need to be locked in.
So we suggest getting players that you trust will turn up and that are committed to your team and the league.
Ash Jackie asks, what if, even with both subs, you only have a team of 3? If you want to play with a bot, I don't mind if you play with a bot. But There will be no forfeiting. There will be playing. I'm deciding this right now. If you only have 3 people show up, you can play with a bot, and you hope that you win.
We're highly against it, so please don't go out your way just to play with a bot. But
but we're not.
You are allowed.
We're not gonna have lack of matches anymore. You know?
The option is you are allowed to use a bot if it comes to that, but please use it as your last resort.
Rhodes says, how do you use alternates? Can you just switch them in between during draft or something? We don't care which of the 6 people on your team are playing in the match. We would just like to know so that we can record it. But if they're on your roster as one of the six players on your team, we don't care if you want some to be like the official members, some to be the alternates. You know, you've got it's up to you. People can play. Let's see. We got a lot of questions. Awesome Sauce says, do Saturday teams always have to play Saturday and vice versa?
We've covered this a lot. And
yeah.
No, teams are not just Saturday or Sunday, they're weekend. So if you're EU, you can play NA. If you're NA, you can play EU. Just you sign yourself up for the event, so you can sign yourself up for the Saturday event or the Sunday event.
But
you
not both.
Not both, just one or the other, but you're not locked by Saturday or Sunday. You can sign up for one or the other.
Lothens asks, can teams enter the league but skip a week if they can't muster 4 players for that week? Yes, there's no obligation to play at all. We have teams that didn't play. Just Shoot 'em took a week off. Whiteheart and Cookie Cutters, neither of those teams even existed week 1. So yeah, you just can't get points if you don't play and win. So,
you can choose what week you sign up for and what week you don't. But obviously you take the risk. If you take a break, you have the risk of another team taking your spot in the tournament, taking points from you, and overtaking you on the leaderboard. So, but yeah, to answer your question, you are allowed to take a week off.
Chimeric Overwatch, can you confirm the prize pool for next season will consist of strictly plushies? The only plushie rule we have is that if Safil gets a prize, it's a plushie. You know, he's not eligible for anything else because he's already stated his price. Ash Jackie asks, think you can ask Tryon to make prep phase skins for all teams that made it to the tourney? In the
that
words,
would be a lot of work.
in the words of people at Tryon, asset creation is hard. So the answer is we can't. We could ask for that all we want, but it's not. If that happens, it will be a surprise to us and you. Road asks, how's scrimmage night gonna work? Just as soon as we're done with these questions, we're gonna hop into Discord. If teams want to play against each other, I'll create the matches. We're gonna have a team of people from the Prep Phase League playing together, hopefully. So we can, if you guys want to play against some different opponents, we'll be that team that you'll never see in the league to play against. Meh asks, is scrimmage night starting in 16 minutes? It's starting when we're done with questions, so if you guys keep asking questions, it may never start. C4 Saber King says, how many seasons will there be? Saiyan, how many seasons will there be?
About 2.5, maybe. We'll see how it goes. Maybe we'll add more. Who knows?
Our current plan is that every 9 weeks we start up a new season.
Yeah.
Until there's no reason to start one anymore. Like, eventually we want to be able to expand, and teams that have been consistently doing well in this league format, we want to create a professional circuit for them. We want to keep adding features. We want to keep improving the competitive environment for Atlas Reactor.
We definitely have ideas for the future, so definitely watch out for those.
We got a couple questions about bots since I opened that. Hey, can I make a team of 3 bots and myself? No.
Only one bot is allowed.
Ask Jackie, can we have one person control 2 people then? No.
No.
While we're, does anyone else have questions with what the one-word answers?
Can we stop flooding with stupid questions, please?
Cranor asks, is the point system going to be the same as previously also when it comes to be the penalty? Have you put any thought on it that you would like to share at this point? Example being how many points being deducted. The point system will be the same with, we're going to keep it with the 2-game series, 3 points if you win both, 1 point for each team if you split games. For deductions, right now we've talked about taking away 3 points for a forfeited match.
Mm.
We haven't really gone into details to say would it be 3 points for a forfeited event. You know, do they lose 6 points if they?
We're definitely keeping the talks up with the penalty.
Yeah, the reason that I didn't put a specific number in there is because we haven't fully locked it down, but we know that there will be a point penalty only for forfeits. There's no penalty for not signing up for an event. That's one thing I want to repeat forever. You don't have to sign up for an event, but if you sign up and then you don't play, you're hurting other teams. You're changing the dynamic of the league too. Ask Jackie, will previous season's placement affect the next season? No, it's a clean slate for this league. This like open rep phase league. It's a clean start every season. Once we're ready to start working on a next level, like professional level league, it will be performance in the open league the league that we have right now, which I'm referring to as the open league because anyone can join it. Kind of like in tennis, they're open tournaments and they're invitational tournaments. So we're hoping that eventually we can have an invitation-only pro league where this league feeds into, but this league will always go back. Everybody goes back to 0 points at the beginning. Nobody will start this with an advantage. You have anything to add to that, Sam?
No, that was pretty much covered.
St. Zachary, will there be an official page detailing specifics on forfeit and penalties associated?
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll be
There-
going over the rules again for the next season, and there will be more information on everything.
Yeah, we do still need to add a league structure and a league format page but during the first season we knew that some things were going to change, and they have changed. So now that we're through the first season and we have a good idea of what we want to do ongoing and what's good for the community, we will be ready to get that done.
Yeah. And with season 2 coming, we will be a little bit more strict and have little leeway from now on. So yeah.
Ask Jackie said, how did you decide on the current tourney format? Did you ever consider double elimination? We, from the beginning, knew that we wanted every single game of the tournament to be broadcast. And we also knew that we wanted to be able to reward teams for doing very well in the events. So, and we were unaware that we were going to be giving a third place prize. So we never considered a full double elimination tournament. It was beyond the scope of what we were looking to do. That instead of having a double elimination tournament, we have 6 weeks of event play where you can win and lose and gain points, and sometimes you do well, sometimes you don't. So that whole 6 weeks of event play should cover any level of fairness that people may feel is lost by not having double elimination. One more question. C4 Saber King says, are devs allowed to make a team? From our perspective, the answer to that is yes, but from their perspective, if Tryon is contributing to the prize, they have opted to stay out. Oh, I want to answer this question. Ash Jaggy says, will the site ready up button after map? Will the site be able to have a ready up button after map choosing, since it seems like people need a short break for discussion after map picks? By people, the only team that has taken a break or needed a break or had lots of discussion at that time is Ash Jackie's team.
We won't be adding it in. To answer the question, no.
We are not adding any more complexity to the drafting anyway. Our ideal situation, we're just waiting for that to be possible to be done in game so that we can wash our hands of the draft page and not have to worry about it. So we'll do the draft. We want the draft to be done in client. So the whole point of having the draft on the website is just to have a way to do it. Not there's nothing more than that. And Road asks, can we have professional casters for the events?
That's a little mean.
If you would like to pay professional casters, I will contact them. We at this stage, we would rather support community members who are passionate about the project and want to be involved. And
we are creating professional casters.
Yeah. It would be nice occasionally to have famous guests on and things, but that costs a lot of money. and we would rather be able to offer money as a prize. We can change that if you want. We'll take the $1,000 and we'll pay somebody to shoutcast the finals. Is everybody cool with that? Okay, I am taking one more question from Matt here. Can event like Scrimmage Night also sometimes take place in times more early for EU players?
I can answer that, and yes. I believe if she is still looking to do it, Lava Cookie will be doing a night, like schoolyard draft that everyone can attend in a EU time zone.
So yes, but these side events are not. It's really prepphase.com offering a way to facilitate draft matches for people. Anybody can run a community event anytime they want. I want to put that out there too. If you want to run a community event, it doesn't have to go through prep phase. If you would like help, I'm sure that people will help you. But
to go on with that, if anyone wants to create an event, if you message me, Mr. Saiyan, on Discord, I will be able to set everything up for you. You just have to take control of it. So anyone here, anyone at all, anyone in the future that wants to create an event, just come to me and I'll set it up for you.
Alright, well, I'm going to turn off questions here since they're getting more and more off topic. And
with one last question, when will Pokemon Go servers be back online? I wish I knew as well, but
yeah, I wish I knew as well, because I would turn that on. They went offline, and there's been a Snorlax spawning around 3 o'clock near my house, and I missed it. I was not able to get online.
Okay.
So